I don't know, man. Overseas, it's one thing, right? You got 400 Al Qaeda in the world, but you want to pretend there's 40,000 from hither to yon. I
Yeah.
don't know. The American people don't know the difference. It's all over there somewhere. So why not? But you want to pretend that there's 40,000 American right wing radicals who are poised to commit acts of violence somehow? Come on. There just are not either. And if you take all the Boogaloo Boys and all the 3%ers and all the Oath Keepers combined, I don't know what their numbers are combined, but it's low thousands, maybe over 10,000 at the absolute max. No way it's more than 20, right? And are these guys actually planning to start something? No, they are not. They're here in case of the mass gun confiscation that will never come, partially because they're here, right? And partially because they're the model for what would spring up all over the country if you had mass gun confiscation. It's just they're essentially part of mutually assured destruction between if the government declares total war on the population of this country, which they're not going to do. They arrest us and beat us and kill us one at a time, not thousands at a time, not counties at a time, and states at a time, right? So in other words, these militias are a latent threat. Now, the very real ass dangerous Nazi, right, are in the very low thousands across this entire country. And the ones who actually are really dangerous, who would just murder innocent blacks and Jews or go and, try to bomb something, shoot people or whatever kind of thing. This is in very, very low numbers. And they are dangerous. But again, there's no volume there. There's nothing there to have a war against, right? This is enough for one small FBI task force to keep a handle on and make sure that they're not, running completely wild or something like that. Shrug, right? You don't need, and then so immediately they say, what we're going to do? We're going to create a new domestic terrorism task force inside Homeland Security and the FBI. Well, now, so that, of course, is a recipe for a bunch of false flags and really sting operations, right? Where just like they've done to stupid young Muslims over the last 20 years. Hey, dum-dum, if I give you $20,000, will you say you love Osama bin Laden? Yeah, sure, right? And then, aha, we caught another one and take them off to the pen. And so they're going to start doing more like that, right? Where they entrap right-wingers into bogus kidnapping plots and other things, in which, I really need to take the time, Buck, to study that thing in Michigan, but
yeah,
I'll bet you that the origin of that plot has a lot more to do with the feds than has been let on so far, and I think there's already been things coming out about that, about how this really was more of a sting than anything that would have happened without the sting.